Okay guys, so next up we've got our hip hinge exercise for the lower body. So it's now working sort of more the glutes, the hamstrings, a little bit of the lower back as well. So the reason I'm saying here with this band around me is we're going to need to get into the band first one. That is one of the hardest parts of this exercise, is just getting in and out of the thing. So basically all you need to do is loop your band around again like a post or something, same as you used in your horizontal pulling exercise. So basically, yeah, just band around, and you want it to sit in the sort of crease of the hips. So as you go back, that band wants to be in the centre there. Okay, I'm going to move out to the side just so you can see me on this one. So with this hip hinging exercise, we're using the band tension this way to give us some resistance. So what we're going to focus on is pushing the hips back, okay? So last thing you want to happen is your knees go forward. So common mistake with this one, you see, is the knees shoot forward and people are doing this. You won't get anything out of the exercise if you're doing this. So knees need to stay back, knees back, and then think about pushing your bum back as much as you can. Let your torso lean forward into this position. You're going to feel a little bit of a stretch through the hamstrings and the glutes. Once you get to here and you're in that full stretch position, don't let the back round over, keep that slight arch, pull through, squeeze the glutes to the top, chest up at the top of each rep, and then just keep that going. Obviously you can slow down the tempo if you wanted to, use a thicker band to make it sort of easier, harder. So next up, we're going to do exactly the same exercise. The progression from beginner to intermediate is going to be our single leg version. So exactly the same thing, just on a single leg. Bear with me if I get this wrong. So we're going to go one side, up on that single leg, hands in, really challenge on balance this one. Push back into the hips, work against the band, feel that stretch, and then come back through. Squeeze the glute. Keep it nice and slow, no need to rush this one. Push back leg up, feel that stretch, and then push through. If you find that really challenging, just try and reach out for something. So I've got a surface here, and you can't work the stability, just reach out for something here, and it's going to be a lot easier to get in that position. But ultimately, we want you to work towards that balance. Is going to help you sort of balance training as well. Okay, last one, I'm going to get out the band. Okay, so last one guys. Now for this one, probably a good idea to add something a little bit thicker and resistant. So here I've got a nice big sort of chunky band. And it's going to be similar to our horizontal pulling exercise that we did. We're going to get the band, feel the band, so it's just short at each end. So I've got quite a big gap in the middle. Grab hold of the band each side, and then we're going to come into that hip position again. So hips back, knees back nice and flat, slight arch, head down as well. Don't start the movement looking up, into here, and then pull through, squeeze the glutes to the top. Try not to let the shoulders drop, that's going to be the thing on this one. Try and let them really pin back at the top of the movement, push back, feel that stretch, don't let the back round over, and then pull through. Just keep that going. Now again, if you found that's quite hard work that one, but you could always double up the bands. You could add a green and then a red with it as well, and just keep increasing the band tension there. Another thing you could do with this one is you could go a little bit wider, and again, this is going to be a little bit harder. Bring the hands inside. So now my hands are inside my feet. Let me just show you from the front. So my hands have gone on the inside like this, and now I'm going to be driving my knees out at the top of each rep. Okay, so I'm just going to be using my glutes a little bit more, so a different variation, we call that a sumo deadlift. All right, so 3 variations of hip hinge there.